Hi there! Working on word problems today with missing or with too much information. So usually a word problem will give you one or two numbers in the story, and then you have to listen to the words to figure out what you need to do with those numbers, what kind of math you're going to do. And the question can really help you with that because it helps you figure out what you're looking for, okay? But sometimes sneaky authors of sneaky word problems will put extra things, like an extra piece of information in the story that you really don't need to answer the question. So we have to be good word problem detectives to figure this out and not get tricked. Let's take a look at this problem. You probably guessed it does have something we don't need to solve it. So we're going to need to figure out what that is and cross it out so we don't get confused by it. All right, here we go. Mrs. Reed had a garage sale and sold 43 DVDs for $9 each. In all, 42 people came to the garage sale. How much money did Mrs. Reed make? Okay, let's focus in on the question. Sometimes the very first thing I'll do is go back to the question, okay? That helps me identify what I'm looking for in the story. What does the story want me to figure out, okay? So it says, how much money did Mrs. Reed make, okay? So we need to know how much she made. She had a garage sale, and we know she sold some things, and we know what they cost. We want to know how much money she made. So let's go up here and find the pieces of information that are going to help us answer this question. Okay, Mrs. Reed had a garage sale and sold 43 DVDs. She sold 43 DVDs. That's going to be important to helping us find out how much money she made. For $9 each. So she sold them for $9 each. Okay? We need that information. We know that if they're $9 each, the word each is a key word to what kind of math we're going to be doing. And if there's 43 that she sold, we're probably going to do something with these two numbers to figure out the answer to our question. But let's keep reading and see what the extra might be. In all, 42 people came to the garage sale. That's very nice to know, but the number 42 doesn't actually have any meaning to answer our question in this story. It just tells us that they had a busy garage sale. That's great. We're glad for that. That's how she was able to sell so many of her DVDs. But it's not actually a number and a piece of information we need to use to solve. So let's go on and solve. Okay, we had 43 DVDs and she sold them for $9 each. So I'm thinking that she has 43 groups of 9. 43 groups of 9 means that she has 43 nines, and that will tell us her total for how much money she made. So we can do this using the traditional multiplication model, like this, or we can do it using the box model, the box method that looks like this. Okay? Either way we can solve our problem, either one of these ways, and we should get the same answer. So let's try the box method first. 9 times 4 is 36, so I know that 9 times 40 is 360. 9 times 3 is 27. Now I need to add those two totals together, 360 plus 27. I got 387. Now let's go to the traditional multiplication model. So we have 9 times 3, 27. 9 times 4 is 36, 37, 38. We got the same total both times. 387, 387. Now we need to go back up to our question and see what our label might be. How much money? So since we're talking about money, we know we need a dollar sign. We know that Mrs. Reed made $387 at her garage sale. Didn't need that information about how many people came to her sale at all to solve the problem. Okay? So that's one kind of word problem that you kind of have to watch out for. Look out for the ones that have information you don't need, and don't get tricked by it. Focus on the question first, then figure out what other numbers and words you're going to use to help you solve.